Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to another Donkey Kong Country 2 bonus video. This time we are going to be doing all of Swanky's bonus games, because those are just kind of neat little things that I thought, people might be interested in seeing. And what you are watching me do right here is finish off my banana coin farming, and this is by far the easiest way in the entire game to get as many banana coins as you could possibly ever need. You start the level, have both partners throw one up, grab those 2 coins, and instantly start select out, and you do not lose the coins that you picked up, so it's not like you have to beat the level in order to keep, everything that you got. So we maxed out at 99 coins, and yeah, because of course Swanky's, there's bonus bonanza things here, cost money, that is why you want to get as many coins as you possibly can. We probably won't need 99 of them, but I said what the heck. As you saw, I collected 10 coins in, less than 30 seconds there, so it only takes about 5 minutes if you want to get all the way up to the max. But like I said, you don't need to do that. And yeah, the title is going to be a bit of a lie, because we actually have already completed some of his bonus games, and once you do that, you can never again do that set of trivia challenges throughout the entire game. And I accidentally pressed B here, so I actually want to talk about before we got to the first question. So yeah, I did all of the ones in the first world, and it looks like I did not even read the question, as I was too busy talking, and it looks like we did not even, it looks like we did the third one in this world, so there will be annotations to those if you want to go back and watch the ones that I already did throughout the main Let's Play. But otherwise, in this video, we're going to be doing the 2 remaining sets in World 2, and then all of the sets in World 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if you like trivia, grab some popcorn and let's answer some questions. I have no idea what the question was, but Hothead Hop is the only one that is an actual level in this game, so that's probably the correct answer. Alright, on to the next round. What is the name of this area of the island? This is World 2, so we are in Crocodile Cauldron. Now listen very carefully. How many times did you have to hit the end of area Giant Bird to kill him in the last world? It would have to be 6. It's not right. Okay. So anyway, it's good to get back here. So yeah, basically, as I said, I did the third one in the main Let's Play, so we cannot do that again. And yeah, so basically they go up by difficulty, and depending on which one you complete, that's how many lives you get. So completing the easiest one that costs 1 coin will give you a 1-up. This will give you a 2-up, and this one that usually costs 3 coins will give you a 3-up. Getting any question wrong will boot you back to the beginning of that set of questions, so you're gonna have to, do it all again and pay again. But here we have Cranky Challenge. So the questions do not change, and the order of the answers also does not change. Crocodile Cauldron. So I'm guessing that's talking about Crow at the end of World 1. I could swear it was 6, but it's not 10. It has to be 4 then. There you go. I thought it was 6. I thought that most bosses in this game took 6 hits, but I guess I was remembering wrong. Maybe it was like every other boss took 6 hits. Lucky Lava, number 2. What colors were the crocodile heads you jumped on in the first lava level? Well, I was gonna say there was 2 different colors. Green and brown is the correct answer for that. What is an extra lives balloon colored red worth? Well, considering we just got one, 5 lives. No, 1 life. I wish that there was a balloon. It should have been like a yellow balloon that gave you 5 lives or something like that. Excluding the end of area boss, how many levels were there on the first area of the island? The majority of the worlds have 5. Although there are a few, I think worlds 3, 4, and 6 have 6 levels, which is complete contrast to Donkey Kong Country 3, well, where every single world had 5, but that's also because there's 7 main worlds instead of 6, plus Lost World after that. But anyway, the answer is 5. Enough of an explanation on that. And yeah, as you can see, everything there has been completed, and we can move on to the next world. We got to run over the Funky's flights, and yes, he will take us to World 3. As well as I said, if you want to see the ones that are not included in this video, there were, of course, annotations to those, so yeah. Feel free to go back and check those out. But here we are in World 3, and we have not done any of these yet. Funky's Fun. What can your snake buddy do that is special? He can jump very high, run very fast, or spits eggs. Jumps very high. What is the name of the level with the angler fish who helps you with his underwater light? Glimmer's Galleon. What is the name of the big muscle-bound crocodile who guards the toll bridge? That would be Clubba's Kiosk. So there you go. Doing pretty good so far. What have we got? We got 1 wrong because, yeah, I did not know the number of hits it took to beat the first boss somehow. So just for fun, let's keep track of how many times Andrew messes up. Swampy Swag. I was gonna say Swampy Swag. Swampy Swag. How many lives do you start the game with? Well, you start with 4, but you get a 0, so I guess they technically consider that 5. What button do you press to team up? That would be the A button. If you don't know that at this point in the game, that would be pretty hilarious. What is your rhino buddy's name? Now, anyone who has played Donkey Kong would know it is Rhombus. No, it is Rambi. 10 lives. Primate prize. What is the name of this area of the island? Wow, so, I mean, that's not worthy of, a third kind of question. And I remember it's Krem Key because I could never, remember how to pronounce the name. There's probably some kind of pun here I'm not getting. What is your parrot buddy's name? That would be Squawks. How many airplanes hang from the roof of the Kong? Okay, that's a question worthy of this. It's either 1 or 2. I want to say 2, but I think it's 1. Yes. Okay. There you go. It was 2. Very nicely done there. So that was worthy of, a third kind of level question. So yeah, like I said, once you complete them, even when you turn off the game, you can never do them again. And the thing that sucks is when you turn the game off, you lose all of your lives and go back to 4 or 5 when you start the game again. So it's kind of weird. I mean, you could like, play all these, get all these lives, and then just lose them when you turn the game off. So that's pretty much what these are for. Like, if you ever need some extra lives, you can go to them. But otherwise, don't waste your money on them because you're just going to, lose them when you shut the game off anyway. But that is World 3, and let's see what World 4 has in store for us here. Welcome back! You've joined us as the Kongs are about to choose their game. No help from the audience, please. Aw, okay, Wrinkly's winner. I don't know what any of these categories have to do with anything. They're just kind of random names. What is the name of this area of the island? Hey, at least it's in level 1 this time rather than level 3. This is crazy. Loony Goonland. That's actually pretty funny. Crazy Kremland. Hopefully everyone's playing along too. I hope I'm not answering things too quickly. Please feel free to pause the video as each question pops up. In case you don't want me to say anything. Wow. I pressed the B button. I didn't even read the question. What in the game could possibly be any of these colors? Red, green, and yellow. Well, it's not 1-up balloons. There's those guys who steal in the barrels who hit you. And there's a green one, a yellow one, and a black one. But that's not any of these questions. What is the question? Why isn't there not a way to go back to the question? Red, green, yellow. I mean, that's the colors of a stoplight. My favorite kind of makeup design. Red, black, and purple. Brown, black, and white. I want to say red, green, and yellow. Good answer, okay. That was the only one, I mean... I have no idea. What is the name of the 2 companies that produced this game and Donkey Kong Country? Rave and Crocodile Games, Kremsoft and Cruel Inc., or Rare and Nintendo. The good old days. Crazy quiz. What is the name of the first Wasp Hive level in this area of the island? That would be Hornet Hole. Well done. Let's have another. What is the name of the old lady Kong who runs Kong College? That would be Wrinkly Kong. And which of these items cannot be found at Clubba's Kiosk in the background? But there's definitely an oil drum. I don't believe a boxing gloves and punching bag are there. Whoa! Can't believe how stupid you... Or, I mean, hard luck. Wow, you are a jerk. That's what I get for all that money I give to you in all these games. Crazy quiz. What is the name of it? Actually, are we going to get to look at that question again that I didn't know? No. No, we're not. Okay, I know an oil drum is there, so it has to be a picture of K. Rool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that. I guess we'll have to check that out. Okay, and level 3, Baboon Booty. What is the snake buddy's name? Radley. What color waistcoat does Old Man Cranky Kong wear in the Monkey Museum? I want to say green. Yes, okay. Which of these enemies have you not seen yet during this area of the island? Oh, that's actually a pretty tricky question. I know Cutlass the Swordsman shows up in Rambi Rumble. Zinger the Wasp we've definitely seen. Kato Ninetails. Ooh. That's a tricky one. It's definitely not Zinger because we've had Hornet Hole. But Kato Ninetails, he doesn't appear in Bramble Scramble. He wouldn't be in either of the roller coaster levels. And he wouldn't be in Hornet Hole, so it has to be Kato Ninetails. There you go. I guess the swords guy, he probably shows up in Hornet Hole somewhere. Because he wouldn't show up in Bramble Scramble. Well, he might be the guy who rides the car in the roller coaster race level. Anyway, crazy logic here. Everyone is a winner here, except when you're calling me a loser, you jerk. Okay. Also, let's go to Club's Kiosk just for fun and see this punching bag and boxing gloves. I don't remember. Oh yeah, they're hanging from the thing over there. Wow, you barely. Oh, actually, yeah, you barely noticed them. I kind of didn't really think too much about it. All right. Anyway, we don't need to be here. Next world. I said next world. Okay. Head up through here, all the way over to Funky. Yeah, Kato Ninetales appears in the second marsh level of, sorry, the only marsh level of this world, which is the last marsh level of the game. So yeah, he was not in any of the levels before Swanky did. I like that question. I hope there's more tricky questions that make you think like that. So let's see what World 5 has for us. Lockjaw's Loot. What is the name of this? I hate these questions. Gloomy Gold. Hey, how many little wasps did the end of Area Giant Wasp break up into? I was gonna say 4, but that's not an option. It has to be 3 then. No, it's 5. Because there was 1 in the middle and 4 surrounding it, so it's 5. There you go, that's what I'm looking for. Next one, please. What is the name of the trendy surfing Kong? Really? Really? Chunky Kong? Is that supposed to be foreshadowing of Donkey Kong 64? Because that definitely was not out at this point. And then you're cranking out. It's obviously Funky Kong. Heck yeah! Haunted Hall! With H-A-U-L. Good puns there. What is the name of the forest level with the blowing wind in it? That would be Gusty Glade. Next one. On the Kremling Island map, how many small wasps hover around the wasp hives? Ooh, I was gonna say it's somewhere around 3, but obviously all of these numbers are kind of around 3. It's not 4. There's no way it's 4. A or B. Yeah, I can't use, when in doubt, pick C, because I'm pretty sure it's not C. Although, my luck, I have had that on tests before, where, I've looked at multiple choice answers, and I've said, okay, it's definitely not that one, and then I'll get the test back, and that was, exactly the one that it was. So for that reason, I should probably pick 4. Okay, I thought you'd know that, alright. Yeah, my university exam logic does not apply to video games. Rusty Glade 3. Hey, wow, I should have just gone with my natural instinct in the first place, but when I do that, I usually end up wrong, and when I don't do that, it's, I hate multiple choice. Actually, that's a lie. So there's some people in university who are like, man, I didn't read the thing. It's definitely Crocodile Isle. But, I mean, there's some people in university who are like, I hate multiple choice. I'd much rather write an essay than do a multiple choice test. I'm like, are you insane? Okay, this is not time to talk about university. Given game. What do we got? Which of these is not the name of an area of the island you have played? Crocodile Cauldron, Crazy Kremlin, Crocodile Canyon. What is your swordfish buddy's name? On Guard, Stabber. Yeah, right. He's so useless in this game. I get hit every time I try to use him. How many world map globes are there on the shelves of Kong College? Whoa! On the shelves? Isn't there one on the floor? I'm gonna say 1. No. Close, but not close enough, I'm afraid. Wow, we could blow a lot of coins here. On guard. No, it's 2. It is 2. I kind of suddenly had a flashback of the shelves. That's right. There are 2. I must have been thinking of something else earlier. Leave studio. Even better prizes next time. No, you won't. They'll be the same cruddy prizes as always. What a liar. But anyway, that leaves us with 1 world left. And I have to say, I absolutely love video game trivia, based on the actual game itself. And Rare is one of the only people who actually do that. I mean, you have obviously Banjo-Kazooie with in-game board game and trivia sections, and then you have this with in-game trivia. I think that's fantastic, and I love trivia based on video games that I love and have played. So this kind of thing really makes me happy. Anyway, the final 3: Big Apple Bounty, Castle Challenge, K-Rules Quiz. What is the name of... Oh, stop wasting questions with this easy garbage. K-Rules Keep. What is the name of the old Kong... It's better be a lot harder. Which of these enemies also appeared in Donkey Kong Country? I like this. Neek the Rat, Zinger the Wasp, Cannon the Crocodile. That would definitely be Zingers. One of the most staple enemies of the Donkey Kong series, despite the fact that they were kind of replaced by buzzes in Donkey Kong Country 3, and I don't believe they appeared at all in Returns, which is actually really disappointing. because they were like one of the main staple enemies, almost like as Goombas and Koopa Troopas are to Mario, is how Zingers were to Donkey Kong back in the day. But anyway, I mean, they did appear in 64 though, which was pretty great. Anyway, Castle Challenge. What is the name of the castle level with the rising floor? Castle Crush, Cave Rules Crush, Tragic Tower. How many animal buddies can you ride in this game? Well, if we think to animal actics, you have Rambi, On Guard, Squitter, Squawks, and Radley, which brings us to 5. Good answer. Here we go again. What is the name of the flying ghost coat Kremling who throws objects at you? Cloak, I believe it is. There you go. Aw, this is really disappointing because there's only one more to go. Big Ape Bounty. What is your man, we kind of just went over this. Squitter. Alright, final 2 questions. Let's do this. How many desks? Oh, 6. I think it's 6. No! Okay, it's 5 then. It's definitely 5. I'm afraid that's not correct. Squitter. I don't think it's 3. 5. That's correct. Last question of the game. How many different baddies do you think there are in the game? Yes, this is so worthy of a final question. Should I actually sit here and count them? I don't think I would actually be able to do that. Do you include variants of the same enemy? Like, I already forgot the sword kind of enemy's name, but there's like the green one, that kind of sword gets stuck in the floor, and then the yellow one who actually like lifts them back up really quickly. Or I might have got the 2 colors backwards. And like, do you like include red zingers and yellow zingers, or are they both the same? That will definitely kind of skew the numbers here. But what do you have? You have Cloak, you have Zingers, you have the rat guys, what are they called? Darn, I'm forgetting their names. I shouldn't be doing this. You have Neki, you have those red fish underwater who are really annoying. You have the stingray-like guys underwater who are kind of annoying. You have those blue bug things that no one really ever cares about because they're not that much of a pain. Oh, I'm starting to forget who I've counted. Did I count the sword guy? Let's count them again just in case. We'll round down or something like that. We have that. We have Cloak. I really think I'm counting enemies twice now. What other enemies do we have? Oh, we have those guys who throw the hooks. We have the guys who shoot barrels and cannonballs at you. What else we got? What else we got? Come on, there's so many enemies in this game. There's so many more than that. How am I forgetting these things? Oh, we have... Oh, so there's those guys in the barrels that push you around. Do you count each of them as an enemy? Or do you count it as just one? No, because they're all different. So that would be 1, 2, 3. I'm up to 14 now. What else have we got? Does Screech, like from Screech's Sprint, count as an enemy? I don't know. That's debatable. I'm just going through all of the levels in my mind. What other enemies am I missing? Obviously, 14 is not one of the answers. I'm missing so many enemies. Ramble Scramble. Any enemies in there I'm missing? No. Rambi Rumble. I hope everyone else is trying to count too. Because, okay, Rambi Rumble. I mean, like, do you count that zinger that chases you? Probably not. So I don't think I counted the sword guy. Let's just say we're up to 15. I don't think we're going to ever be able to get to 30. So the answer is probably 20. And that's probably why they placed it at the bottom. But who else am I missing? I'm missing so many enemies. Oh, yeah, there's those big buff guys that walk around. There's just the normal Kremling crocodile enemies I haven't counted yet. That takes me up to 17. What else we got? What else have we got? Oh, Cat O' Nine Tails. That's a good one. So that's 18. There's no way we're ever going to get the 30. Oh, there's those blue beetle guys that I hate because when you jump on them, they really screw you up. One more. I just want to get one more so I get the 20 to say I thought of 20 enemies. What is one more enemy in this game? Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different basic Kremling guys. I mean, there's the ones that jump around. The answer has to be 20. No. No, because I'm probably missing some. Which means that 30 is more likely. Especially if you include different kinds, which I don't think I did for some enemies. The answer has to be 30. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah! Well played, Andrew. Well played. Okay. That was a lot of fun. So you were probably supposed to include different colors, which makes sense. That, you know, a red zinger would be considered a different enemy from a blue zinger. Just like a red Koopa Troopa would probably be considered a different enemy from a green Koopa Troopa. So, yeah! That was fun. So, like I said, I love trivia. Like, in video games like that. Like, every game should have that part. Where just kind of, I'm not necessarily, I mean, it does break the fourth wall. I mean, how many enemies are in this game? It's completely breaking the fourth wall. But I love myself I love me some, you know, some good old fourth wall breaking. So, I would love to see that kind of thing in more video games. So that was fun. Having to, you know, rack your brain like that and go back through all the levels you've played and think of all the different things that you've done. I love that kind of thing. So there you go. All of Swanky's bonus games completed. And with that said, yeah, 61 coins to spare. So, I mean, account for the first world and one of the ones in the second world that I didn't do. So you should be fine with 50 coins. I mean, you just watched me do it, so now you know all the answers anyway. That was a lot of fun. I love trivia like that. I mean, I can't stand trivia, like pop culture trivia. I don't know half the stuff that, you know, actors and stuff are doing out there. But, you know, video game trivia on games that I love and have played to death, bring it on. So, yeah. That is a lot of fun. So I really hope you enjoyed that. There was one more bonus video I was contemplating making, and that would have taken place in Castle Crush. A lot of people, for some reason, wanted me to talk about the Castle Crush glitch, where you can really break the game, and not just, okay, you press the reset button once it breaks. Like, it can screw up files and even the game itself, so it's very dangerous to do. So I was going to talk about it a bit, and maybe even find a way to make a video about it. Maybe with an emulator you could probably still pull it off, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe someday I'll talk about it a little bit, but basically, Castle Crush glitch, it causes tons of crazy stuff to happen, and you can pull it off in the Castle Crush level, but I'm not going to be doing it for the sake of not wanting to wreck one of my Donkey Kong Country 2 cartridges. So with that said, that pretty much makes this the final Donkey Kong Country 2 video, and it was, you know, fitting to end it off with some epic trivia. So I really hope everyone enjoyed that. I really hope that everyone enjoyed this entire Let's Play. And yeah, next up, some Mario stuff going on. Now, even though Mario is number 2, we may be playing some Mario 3. So look forward to that, and I hope to see you then. So thanks once again, and see ya.